Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Perfect. All right. Welcome to this week's masterclass, Break Free of Emotional Baggage. So we're going to go through and figure out how our limiting beliefs have been created and how we're going to take them down together. All right. So this week, we're going to go through and talk about what emotional baggage even looks like. So emotional baggage is mostly unresolved events, beliefs that have been taught to us, unexplained emotions, or emotions that have been suppressed, just aching to be released. So our brain stores unresolved negative emotions. Those emotions are stored in our bodies until we resolve them. This baggage comes from our body storing every emotion from our childhood until now. So basically, on all of our wonderful brain cells here, they create circuits. And when we have a thought or a circuit, we have information that has come in. When the information comes in and we don't have a full resolution, whatever that may be, then we attach an emotion. So we have a thought from the information, an event or trigger, so it attaches an emotion. And then from the attachment of the emotion, it's trying to close the circuit so that it can be complete. So therefore, that creates a belief, a moral, or a rule, otherwise known as a limiting belief. So most of the times, it is actually more negatively stored. Working through this masterclass, you're going to learn how we can change that. So here's what that looks like. So for every time we get angry, as you can see, we have anger in our horizontally category of event. So we had a major event at 2 that caused us to be angry, a major event at 3 that caused us to be angry, a major event at 6 that caused us to have anger. And then the same thing for our next row as sadness here. So it's going to keep attaching, and it's going to keep attaching because as an adolescent, we do not have the emotional or mental capacity to deal with these emotions. Do you have maturity at the age of 2 to handle and understand why you are angry, even if it's been explained to you? Or do you just need to get that emotion fully out without being suppressed? However, that calls for a very, very patient parent. And the most patient parents have learned these skills and have done what we're going to be going over with today. So because we have an emotion to an attached age that we didn't know how to release that from, we create what's called a gestalt. Basically, it's an emotional trash can. So we have all of these different lines of all of our different feelings and different events at different ages that keep building up inside of us, right? Keep suppressing down and down and down until it almost wants to explode. So every time we have an emotion, we add a link to that chain of gestalts. And then again, the trash can just keeps getting full and full and full until it's full, and our mental capacity of dealing with our emotions is only at this age. When was the last time that you took out your own emotional garbage? Have you been suppressing for more often than allowing it to release? If you have, you may be looking like this. So each emotion or gestalt runs in a horizontal way. So basically, our brain really does kind of look like this because it's trying to create all of those closed circuits and it's trying to get it to attach and to move forward and to learn, right? To adapt, to evolve. So we have our anger, our sadness, and then our fear. So now we know the brain is just like not that simple, right? So it's not. And when I started this, I said how it affects every cell in our body because every cell is branched from a memory that has been created in that process that we talked about. We get anger And those emotions get connected to the people that are in our lives because they're triggered by what they did to respond or react to us or that event. So therefore, we are learning from the people around us what is going to happen as an infect of us, right? So we have these lines of sadness, anger, and fear, and then we have the vertical ones that come down to brother, ex, coach, teachers, whoever it may be that it's in your life that is causing you to have. Oh, we're getting there. For every emotional belief connected to a person that becomes reoccurring, it gives us limited beliefs based on the outcome of these emotional connections. So, if the outcome of all of those different circuits, all of those different events was indeed positive, we would then only have a positive interactions and positive morals, values, and beliefs. If we don't, we then create limited negative beliefs. So because we have sadness, anger, fear running along at different ages, and then they're attached to these people, we then have a limited belief created by, well, mom treated me this way when I was in this, and this event. Then dad treated me this way when I was in this event. So the evidence has to lead to I cause problems. I'm not good enough. I need someone else to love me. So then we start to rebel, right? So in order to remove those limited blocks and limited beliefs, we need to take down that whole scaffolding. Why? Remember that trash can. When it gets full with our emotional baggage, it simply cannot hold anymore. And it starts stinking up everything that you're doing. That means you have no emotional resilience left because you are still stuck in all of those adolescent ages. So when you have the road rage, you're not having road rage as an adult. You're having road rage as a 4-year-old who got their toy taken away. So then we start to act like that emotional child who is still stored in our memory as that gestalt. Or if we still choose to just suppress and not even act in those ways either, we can get sick. Because again, every circuit that our brain creates is also being replicated and reproduced throughout our entire body. So when you get sick and when you go through a detox, do you not feel that all in your body instead of just your brain? Therefore, shiny, happy brains equal an emotional trash can. That is empty emotional trash can, which equals you can do anything. You're just being heavy and weighed down by all of that negative, nasty, goopy crap that does no longer serving you anymore. So if you're ready to become an emotional resilient adult, to have freedom, you should be scheduling your limited belief clearing with me, and it's 30 minutes for a complete rewire. I am ready to take on those appointments at any time. You can go to personalizedharmony.genbook.com now, and you can actually schedule that to be with me on my schedule whenever you are ready. So the online booking is available still, and we will make sure that you are getting everything that you need from this free call. Your first call is free as long as you mention this masterclass. I do hope that everyone has a wonderful day, as I already am having a wonderful day. I was really taking it easy for the rest of the week, and that has paid off because I knew that if I could jump on here not feeling the greatest, you would not get the most out of this. So self-care was first for me this week, and I know that I have delivered the best way that I can. I will hope that you can find that in yourself as well. Start really trusting yourself and digging in. So if you have questions or concerns, if you have any additional resources that you're searching for, I'm happy to go on that journey with you. Just need you to say yes and to send me that message. Have a great day.